Person number 2, who will be in charge of setting up the temperature probe, should have Logger Pro already open on their computer. Before you go get your test tube, you need to be ready to connect your temperature sensor. So you will go up to Experiment, Connect Interface, and choose the bottom option, which is Go Wireless. Make sure before you do this, your computer settings already have Bluetooth on. It will be scanning for devices. Now your device is in the BioLab and you will need to pick that up from the freezer. So have this ready before you go pick up your frozen test tube because you have to start collecting data right away. You will take the back room to get to the BioLab, and you will do this quickly and quietly just in case there is a lab happening in biology. So if there's a lab taking place, you just quietly walk this way and make a right into the supply room. This is where we have our freezer. You'll open the freezer. It is a mess. Ignore that. Look for the beaker that has test tubes with temperature probes in them. There will be ice here. Then you will quietly, without disturbing anyone in the lab if they're there, take your test tube with the temperature probe back. You'll do this quickly because it's going to start warming and you have to start collecting data. You will take this back. Okay, you will put it somewhere. You will look at the back. This is probe number 7. Know that number because your computer is going to be trying to connect to the temperature probes. Oh look, probe 7 is the first one. So I will, you can lay that down. It should be frozen. So I will connect it to, where's my mouse? Here we go. Wireless probe 7. I will hit connect. It's gonna take a second. As soon as it connects, you'll see temperature pop up. Don't forget this step. Start collecting. Hit that play button and it will start collecting temperature data. So you're pretty much going to have this at room temperature for a little bit. Now remember, the temperature is always being recorded from your computer, so your partner should have a beaker full of water that is not hot yet. This is not on yet, so beaker full of water, you're going to put the test tube in and tighten. Remember not to over tighten so that you don't crush this. Make sure that it is low enough into the water so that the ice and the temperature probe are submerged under this water, and you're going to continue to collect data until you start to see the graph level out. Once the ice starts to melt, you should be wiggling this around even if there is still ice in the test tube. You want to keep the temperature probe in motion of some kind at all times. So once this temperature graph has plateaued, so it's going to be going straight, you'll see an example, then you're going to wait until the temperature starts to rise again. Once the temperature starts to rise again, a lab partner will light the Bunsen burner, and that's where you will gently heat this until it boils. Let's talk about cleanup. To clean up, you're going to take your temperature probe over here to where it will charge. There should be a spot for it to go upside down. Right in there. It's good to go. It should be blue. You will stop collection. Your line will not look like this, but then you can come up here and print or save if printing isn't going to happen. Everyone in your group needs this graph. Then you will dismantle this whole setup and put everything back where you got it. All water gets dumped, not here, but over here at one of our 2 sinks and brought back to the lab bench where you found it. Unscrew and disconnect all of these guys. If this is hot, let it cool. This should be off and unplugged. Remember, this is off, this is on. Make sure it's off. Okay, if this is safe to touch, you can loosen this. And this is how everything should have looked when you arrive at the lab, with the exception of one thing. it may be wet here. Dry your table. Wipe it down. Check with me, and if everything is good, you're then okay to leave.